It's the second game of the day at the Pathum Thani Stadium in Group G as Melbourne City FC, in their debut AFC Champions League season, take on Jeonnam Dragons to go level on points at the top of the table with BG Pathum United. Melbourne, of course, part of the City Group, or owned partly by the City Group, who own Manchester City. Won a number of clubs now in their portfolio. Unbeaten start as well for Patrick Kisnorbo's side. And as you can see, BG Pathum United won earlier on against United City FC. So Melbourne need to win today to keep pace with them at the top, with only the top team going through in the group. And these are the first of reverse fixtures. The teams will play each other on the next two match days. Still 30 degrees here in Thailand. It's been very hot and humid all day. The humidity's risen from, I think it was 60% earlier. It's gone up to some 77% now. So really hot and humid for the players to contend with here in the evening. Melbourne drew their opening game against BG Pathum United here. They scored a fantastic opening goal through their captain, Andrew Nabbout. 3-0 victory, a comfortable 3-0 victory last time out over United City FC from the Philippines. While Jeonnam Dragons also beat United City in their first game before losing 2-0 to BG Pathum United. So they've got their own reasons for wanting a win today to stay in contention. If they were to lose today, then it's going to be very difficult with 3 games to go for them to pull back any deficit in the group. There are the Jeonnam substitutes. Plenty of changes to the team lineup today. We'll run through the lineups in a moment. So this is the makings have been an interesting group. You feel that BG Pathum United and Melbourne are probably the favourites to go through. So Melbourne have 2 more league games to go. They're currently top in Australia with a good lead there. Western United are behind them. They're only 2 points behind them now. They're carrying on their campaign while Melbourne City are here in Thailand. Western United have a game in hand as well over Melbourne. So it promises to be an interesting end to the A-League season there. Jeonnam Dragons have only just started really their campaign in K-League 2. It's unusual to get a team from K-League 2 or any League 2 side playing in the AFC Champions League, but they are currently 5th in the 2nd division in Korea Republic. 10 matches played and 3 wins so far. They were here earlier to see their team put 5 past United City FC. And it is a historic moment as well today, because we've got the first ever female referee in an AFC Champions League match. Yoshima Yamashita from Japan is the first female referee to manage a tie in this competition. Makoto Bozono and Naomi Teshirogi are also involved. They're the assistant referees, making history tonight. So that music will tell you that the arrival of the AFC flag, followed by the 2 teams led out by our female officials. Huge moment, and a very proud moment, I'm sure, for the officials tonight. We have had a female assistant referee assigned to the game between Kitchee and Chiang Rai United on the 16th of April, Kim Young-min from Korean Republic. Yamashita and her two assistants here became the first all-female cast to officiate in an AFC Cup match. They oversaw the tie between Myanmar's Yangon United and Naga World of Cambodia in the AFC Cup, but it is the AFC Champions League for them tonight. Let's take a look at the team news. There are 4 changes for Melbourne City. Back into the starting lineup come Carl Jenkinson, Jamie McLaren, who was on the bench for the last match, Andrew Nabbout, who scored that fantastic goal, who'll wear the captain's armband tonight in that holding midfield role alongside Gomulka. And also coming back in is the fullback Curtis Good, as Patrick Kisnorbo once again shuffles his pack around. Kim Da-sol is the captain for Jeonnam Dragons. So Andrew Nabbout back into the starting lineup tonight. He's the captain for Melbourne City. Confirmation of the match officials. And a lot of changes for Jeonnam Dragons tonight. 7 changes, in fact, from the side that lost to BG Pathum United. The only survivors, the spine of the team stays the same with Da-sol, the goalkeeper, Sun Hyuk at the centre of the defence, and Hook Won just in front of him. The only other player to survive from that match is Lee Kyu-hyuk, who will play on the left-hand side of that midfield 5. Kasharava and Jung-min up front. Kasharava came off the bench in the last match. There's no Planner who's on the bench today. Scott Jameson started the last match. He normally wears the captain's armband. He's dropped down to the bench today. Rafael Rodriguez also started the last match. He too down among the substitutes. Jamie McLaren, he came off the bench in the last match. 14 goals in the A-League this season. Man who started his career with Blackburn Rovers but didn't make a first-team appearance. So Yoshimi Yamashita prepares to get us underway. First female official in an AFC Champions League game. Just waiting for the clock to tick round for the hour. We'll have the countdown to kick off on the big screen, which is the prelude to all these AFC Champions League matches. Second match of the day here at the Pathum Thani Stadium. Can Melbourne City keep up their challenge to finish top of the group? Underway then. Melbourne in the light blue, kicking from left to right in the first half. Straight away, there's a ball onto the head of Nabbout. Jung-min goes past Nuno Reich. The central defensive partnership for Melbourne City have started all the games so far, as has the goalkeeper Tom Glover. There's Kyu-hyuk. Seung-min. That's an early chance for Hook Won, who didn't really catch that properly. And what a start that would have been. Nuno Reich. Griffiths. Based in Cranbourne in southeast Melbourne. Melbourne City. Founded in 2009 as Melbourne Heart before they rebranded under the City Group in 2014. Chase on here again for Jeonnam. Nabbout. Some good players in the side, Melbourne. They have some influential players. Tilio in particular, playing just behind McLaren, will be a key figure. This is Gomulka. Nuno Reich. Good. Good ball for Nabbout. Looking to take on Ho Jung. Gets the cross in. Should be cleared away by Jeonnam. They do favour those three centre-backs, Jeonnam Dragons. Jung Won, Sun Hyuk and Ho Jung. They're the only one to survive from the last match is Sun Hyuk. Jenkinson. Korean loan at Melbourne from Nottingham Forest. Carl Jenkinson. Just out of the reach of Kashirava. John Kyung-jun is the head coach of Jeonnam Dragons. Played for Pohang Steelers and Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors in his playing days. Aimed towards McLaren. Appeals for the foul, not given. Kashirava on the chase. Glover's come a long way out of his goal. Qualified by winning the 2021 Korean Cup, Jeonnam Dragons, for this competition. Won the FA Cup 4 times. The win last year was their first win in that competition since 2007. Nabbout. Still going, Nabbout. Scored that wonderful goal in the opening game when he fired one in from outside the penalty area against BG Pathum United. Wasn't good enough to win, though. They conceded an equaliser before half-time from Tirasil Dangda. Glover just failing to get to a cross, and Dangda just got in front of him. Squads of 35 for this competition. That's why there's plenty of scope for squad rotation, with the games coming every 3 or 4 days. Hyuk. Tried to slip that through for Jung Min. Good defending by Nuno Reich. Seung Min. Jung Won. Ho Jung. Jung Won. It's a lot down the left-hand side for Jeonnam at the moment. They haven't really got the ball over onto the far side, the right as yet. Tae-hyun. Almost caught in possession there. Seung Min back to Sun Hyuk. Third season in the AFC Champions League group stage for Jeonnam Dragons. Shot on the turn from Jung Min, but didn't get any bend on it, wide of the target. Griffiths. Jordan Boss out over on that far side. Second start for him in the 3 matches. Did come on in the opening game against BG Pathum United. Slightly different formation for Melbourne City. They've got Griffiths pushed up into more of a holding midfield role. It means that Goody's playing alongside Reich at the back. Oh, slipped by Tilio. Marco Tilio was at Sydney for 4 seasons before joining Melbourne. Hyuk. Melbourne have won 13 of their 24 league games that they've played so far. They've only been beaten 4 times this season. They've been pretty resilient under Patrick Kisnorbo's coaching. 52 goals in 24 matches, averaging over 2 goals a game as well. They've been pretty good up front. There's Patrick Kisnorbo. Paddy, as he's more commonly known as, former centre-back with South Melbourne, Hearts, Leicester, Leeds, and short spell on loan at Ipswich later on in his career. Nabbout caught that first time, but straight through to the goalkeeper, Dassol. No real trouble for Dassol. Third start, one of only a handful of players to start every match for the Koreans so far. Jenkinson bearing down on goal, gets the shot in, and in off the post from Carl Jenkinson. And they've allowed him to shoot, Jeonnam Dragons. And he squeezed the ball in. The former Arsenal fullback played 41 times in the Premier League for the Gunners. 2 goals in the A-League this season, and now he has an AFC Champions League goal as well. Came on at half-time in the last match, started tonight, and has scored the opening goal of the game just 12 minutes into the match. Melbourne City take the lead. Placed well out of the goalkeeper's reach. He only joined Melbourne earlier on this season. His goals that he scored in the A-League were his first goal since scoring for West Ham in the Premier League back in October 2015 against Crystal Palace. Doesn't score many, but that's an important one here to get Melbourne City ahead in a game that they feel they have to win if they want to keep pace and stand a chance of topping the group. Here come Jeonnam, though, looking to bounce back immediately. There's a foul challenge on Tae Hyun. Referee said there was a fair challenge, though. There was an arm came across. Andrew Nabbout plays it forward again. McLaren scores plenty of goals. McLaren, he almost got a goal in the last game against United City, having come off the bench. Songjae. Seung-min. Songjae. Seung-min. Just took his eye off the ball there, Tae Hyun, and gives away the throw. Had a frustrated figure against BG Pathum United, John Kyung-jeon. So they were nervous times. It was Planner's goal in the 87th minute that beat United City. FC United were very resilient and defended exceptionally well. But in the end, the pressure from Melbourne paid dividends. From Jeonnam paid dividends, rather. Seung-min. Scott Jameson, who holds the most, or the record for the most appearances for Melbourne City. This is Q-Huck trying to get round the back. Oh, he's found a way through. Tom Glover's been beaten at his near post. And Jeonnam Dragons are back in this game almost immediately. And it's one of those 4 players that survived from the last match, Lee Kyu-hyuk, that gets the goal. Quite how he squeezed that on beyond Tom Glover at his near post. And you can see the goalkeeper not happy. Apologies if you can lip read, by the way. But Kyu-hyuk, who worked really hard in the last match without much reward, has got a reward here now by scoring the opening goal of the game. The equalising goal, rather, squeezed in at the near post. The goalkeeper, well, he was probably at fault for the BG Pathum United goal in the first game when he failed to get to the cross before Tirasil headed in. You know, Race tried to close it down, but it squeezed in at the near post. A perfect time to score a goal, literally 3 or 4 minutes after you've fallen behind. Just their second goal in the competition as well. Jeonnam Dragons. It's their 15th game overall in the AFC Champions League group stages. They've only won 5 of their previous 14. Griffiths. It's Gomulka. It's Jeongmin. Chance for McLaren. Just got to challenge him before he could pull the trigger. Nabbout was occupying a little bit of space. Griffiths. Gomulka. So the sides will play each other again in 3 days' time. It's the Pathum Thani Stadium, which is the base for this group, along with BG Pathum United and United City FC. Jenkinson just trying to get away from Jeongmin. Griffiths. Gomulka. Gomulka's played in all 3 games so far, as has the man on the ball now, Griffiths. Song Jae. Jeongmin. Nicely played by Jeonnam, getting the ball out of the corner. Jeongmin. Jeonnam enjoying plenty of possession at the moment. Their stadium backing the Korean Republic is known as the Dragon Dungeon. Jeonnam Dragons, it's one of the first more football-specific stadiums to be built in the Korean Republic, as opposed to the multi-use stadiums that we're so used to seeing. They've always had a Korean coach, except for one spell when the Brazilian Fabiano took charge in 2019, but they've always gone homegrown. Kachirava. Tae-hyun into the goal scorer, Kyo-hyuk. Shot from distance. Don't think he took a deflection. Jeongmin seen plenty of the ball in this opening 20 minutes. That was his shot that went high over the top. Nuno Roche. Nabbout. Loves to run at defenders. Andrew Nabbout wriggling his way through. Can he get the shot in? Yes, he can. And Melbourne City are back in front. Another great goal from Andrew Nabbout. Seemed very little on. There were so many defenders around it, but he somehow managed to find the space, get the shot in. It may have taken a slight deflection, but I don't think it was enough to particularly change the path of the ball too much from Dassault's perspective. Nabbout has his second goal. The odds seemed against him when he got there, but pulled the trigger. Great power on the shot. Tremendous power and determination from Andrew Nabbout. There's a slight deflection. It may have been a bigger one than I actually thought. But either way, the ball's gone in. And Melbourne lead by 2-1. So 3 goals inside the opening quarter of the match. So Jeonnam have to try and come back again. Ho-jun. Sun Hyuk. Ho-jung. Jung-won. Seung-min. That should be easy for Jenkinson just to cover. Misplaced pass, not a great one. Jenkinson, scorer of the opening goal. Cancelled out by Kyu Hyuk. And then Andrew Nabbout putting Melbourne back in front. Kasharava through the middle. Hasn't seen too much of the ball in the early stages. Nika Kasharava, the Georgian. Melbourne coming forward again, and this time the ball just runs away, and Dassault is able to gather the captain. Jamie McLaren is the top Melbourne City scorer. Surpassed Bruno Fornaroli's tally back in May last year. 66 goals he's registered for Melbourne City. So a fairly new club. They were only founded, as we said, 2009. Already creating their own history in terms of league titles. One A-League Premiership and Championship, both of them last year. Is Jung-won. Sun Hyuk. Seung-min. Kasharava. Ball over the top again is a misplaced one. Song Jae just over hitting it. Well, Tom Glover owes a debt of gratitude to his captain for getting them back in front after he allowed that shot from Kyu Hyuk to squeeze in at the near post. There's Nuno Reich. Curtis Good, second in the appearances behind Scott Jameson, who he replaced in the starting lineup today. Jenkinson trying to go down the outside, but better defending that time from Jeonnam. Gomulka. Now Good. Griffiths. Song Jae. Kasharava gives it back to Song Jae, tries to return the favour for Kasharava. Good, got a foot in. Won by Kyu Hyuk, but unfairly, says the referee. Seung Min complaining that they'd won the ball cleanly, but it is a free kick to Melbourne. Went to ground early, Kyu Hyuk. Seung Min just been told off for his reaction to the foul. Jenkinson. Good. It's Kolakovsky. Griffiths. And Kolakovsky couldn't keep that one in. He opened the scoring in the last game against United City. Marco Tilio added a couple in the second half in that game. Hooked forward by Good. Taehyun. Song Jae. Seung Min. Good turn by Jung Min. He's having to come deep and get the ball at the moment. He does like to play a higher role than that, Jung Min, alongside Kasharava. Is Song Jae. Seung Min over the top, too long. Once again, though, straight through to Glover. Nuno Reich. Jenkinson. Nabbout sets off on a forward run. Jenkinson couldn't get the bend on it, though, to get it round the fullback. Just rolls out of play. He has replaced Scott Jameson as the captain tonight, Andrew Nabbout. Patrick Kisnorbo took over in 2020, having been part of the youth setup at Melbourne City and was the women's team coach as well. Great strike, good save, Glover. Had to just adjust his position there, Tom Glover. Just swerved a bit and managed to get a hand on it, just enough to tip it over the top. A good save by Glover, actually. Jeonnam Dragons with the corner. Congested penalty area. Now everybody goes off in different directions. Glover just helps it on its way. It'll go out for another corner. Glover redeemed himself after that first goal that squeezed in at the near post. Jang Song-jae with the corner. Kolokovsky and Nabbout trying to prevent those runners getting some space inside the penalty area. This goes right the way across. Glover gathers. It may have hit Griffiths and stopped before he could cross the line. Almost an own goal. It's actually Jenkinson that it hit. Griffiths was just in front of him. Nuno Reis. Melbourne City leading by 2-1. All the goals coming inside the opening 21 minutes. That's aimed towards Kolokovsky. Good header from Tae-hyun. Jordan Boss wins the ball back, but wins it back unfairly, says the referee. So it will be a free kick. Yeah, a little nudge in the back from Jordan Boss. It's Jungwon. Sun Hyuk. Seung Min playing what a deep role at the moment in front of the back four. Wasted ball once again. Those loose balls just through the defence at the moment, giving the ball away cheaply. Griffiths, Jenkinson rather, Nabbout. Weaving his way through once again, still going here, Andrew Nabbout. I think he just trod on the ball. It's Tilio trying to pick up the loose ball. Jeonnam have managed to regain possession. Hook one. Song-jae. Be a foul by Nabbout. They've had more of the ball in the first half, Jeonnam Dragons. Hook one. Jungwon. Sun Hyuk. Those three centre-backs do like playing the ball around between themselves. That's looking long again for Tae-hyun, headed away by Boss. No foul this time by Jordan Boss. He's striding forward. He did play in a wide midfield role in the last game. Playing in at full back tonight. He went into the full back position when Scott Jameson went off in the last game, Jordan Boss. So he's a versatile player down that far side. He can play defence or attack. Had an Australian team in the group with them in 2008. It was Melbourne Victory. Melbourne City's big rivals in the group stage back in 2018. Gamba Osaka and Chonburi were also in that group. Certain irony in the fact that Melbourne City lost out to Melbourne Victory in the A-League by 3-0 their final game before coming here to Thailand. It's Kasharava. Nuno Reish allows Glover to take over. Sun Hyuk. Jung Won. Kyu Hyuk. He's down to walking pace at the moment. Jamie McLaren trying to hurry things along. Foot in from McLaren, Gumulka. Boss. Kolakowski. Nuno Reish. Nabbout. Jenkinson inside him, opts to go to McLaren. Gumulka. Kolakowski. Trying to play that one over to Nabbout. It'll be a foul by Kolakowski. Free kick to Jeonnam Dragons. Referee just stamping her authority on the match. Don't think Kolakowski felt that was a foul, but the referee, the man, or the woman that mattered, should I say, did. So it will be a free kick. Yeah, he's played the ball, but he's played through the man, which you can't do. Jung Kyung-jun. So he was the interim coach of Jeonnam in 2019. He took over a year later. Jung-won. Seung-min. Kolakowski. Jung-won. 4 minutes to go to half-time. Lovely ball. Tae-hun went for the first-time cross-come shot, but didn't come off for him. Nuno Reis. Jordan Boss. Nuno Reis will try and drive this one forward. He's got Kolokovsky making a diagonal run. So a win for Melbourne City, as we mentioned earlier, would put them on to 7 points alongside BG Pathum United. They do still have to play BG Pathum United in their 5th game on the 27th of April. That could be a key match if these sides stay neck and neck. That's a good ball forward. Kasharava's onside, trying to bring the ball into control. Just got it caught in his feet. And good right behind him can tidy things up. Strong challenge from Jung Won. Little nutmeg to find Jung Min. He's overrun it. It'll be Nuno Reis that will tidy things up. McLaren. Nabbout. Griffiths. Good. I think Melbourne will be happy just to get through to half-time now at 2-1. They're just showing no real signs of going forward. Nabbout, though, will try his luck now. Boss. Gumulka. It's been a pretty good introduction into the AFC Champions League for Melbourne. Song Jae. Be a foul. Kolokovsky, the man that was just being warned again. Ho Jung not happy with the treatment that was being dished out by Kolokovsky. No yellow cards by the referee as yet. Here's Jung Won.
There will be 1 minute of half time.
Just an additional minute at the end of the first half. I don't think there's been any stoppages in the first half at all. Seung Min. Jung Won. Sun Hyuk. Just a reminder of the goals. Carl Jenkinson put Melbourne City ahead after 12 minutes. It was pretty quickly cancelled out by Lee Kyu-hyuk. And then Andrew Nabbout, who scored in the opening game against BG Pathum United, getting himself another great individual goal with the help of a slight deflection. There goes the half-time whistle. So that's the way the game is set up nicely at half-time. Melbourne have themselves in front. Shown good resilience, the captain, Andrew Nabbout, with that goal. And they are halfway away from getting their second successive victory and going level on points at the top of the table with BG Pathum United. Kolokovsky didn't see too much of the ball in that first half. Andrew Nabbout just having a quick word with the referee about something, but it's been a good half. So no yellow cards in that first half either, which is always good to see. Jeonnam will have to come out in the second half and be a little bit more adventurous going forward if they want to get back in this one and take the points. Half-time here at the Pathum Thani Stadium in Thailand. It's Melbourne City 2, Jeonnam Dragons 1. Welcome back to the Pathum Thani Stadium. Jeonnam Dragons already out for the second half. Melbourne City just making their way out now. 2-1. The score to Melbourne, having taken the lead through Carl Jenkinson. They were pegged back by Lee Hyuk's shot, which beat Tom Glover at his near post. But then Andrew Nabbout, who's wearing the captain's armband today, getting his second goal of the competition. So if Melbourne win this, they go level on 7 points at the top of the group with BG Pathum United, who beat United City FC 5-0 earlier on today. And in case you missed it earlier, it's the first time that we've had a female referee. Yamashita Yoshimi. And female assistant referees as well, Makoto Bozono and Teshirogi Naomi, both from Japan. They refereed that first half pretty well. No yellow cards given out. It's always a good sign. And it will be Jeonnam Dragons to get us underway for the second half. Looks like Jeonnam have changed their captain for the second half. It's the goalkeeper that was wearing the captain's armband, Kim Da-sol. Looks like it could be Jang Seong-jae that's now got the captain's armband on for the second half. So we're underway. Melbourne City leading by 2-1. It was an entertaining first half. They had some half chances as well.
Player number 99. Replaced by player number 11, Leona Plana.
There is a change as well, as you can just hear in the background. Jung Min has come off. And it's Leonard Plana who scored the winner in the game against United City that's come on. Here's Kasharava through on goal. Oh, Glover's done well. Just thought Kasharava had got enough on that to take it round the goalkeeper, but he stuck out a long arm, Tom Glover, and just managed to pluck it away from Kasharava. Couldn't move it any further wide. Chance right at the start of the second half for Jeonnam Dragons. There's Plana at the just in the centre circle, wearing number 11, the Kosovan, first season at Jeonnam Dragons. So we've now got a Kosovan and a Georgian up front for Jeonnam Dragons in this second half. Good. Jeonnam did make 7 changes to their starting lineup today. Only the spine of the team remained the same. Da-sol, Sun Hyuk and Hook Won. Kyu Hyuk, who got the goal, was the only other player to survive. Foul on Tilio, which has left him down, leaving some treatment. Marco Tilio, current international, played in the World Cup qualifier at the end of March against Saudi Arabia. Patrick Kisnorbo, the coach, and his opposite number, John Kyung-jun. They've given away more free kicks, Melbourne, than their Korean opponents. It's Kolakovsky. Good. Boss. Tilio. First time ball from McLaren to Griffiths. So Griffiths playing in the defensive midfield role today, having been as a centre-back alongside Nuno Reis for the first couple of games, Rustin Griffiths. Jungwon. Seung-min. Planner. Solid challenge by Jungwon, who's still tussling away here with Nabbout. Free kick goes the way of Melbourne. I thought the referee might have blown up a little bit sooner than that, but he was really tussling away Jungwon. He was determined that Nabbout wasn't going anywhere. Nuno Reis. McLaren. So McLaren is the all-time leading scorer for Melbourne City in the A-League. Tilio. Looking for the run of Kolakovsky. That'll be spotted by Dasol, though. Seung-jae, a little bit of frustration on his face. Nabbout whips the ball in. It's just helped on its way by Ho Jung. He's made changes in both games so far, Patrick Kisnorbo. Changes worked in the last match when they beat United City by 3-0. No clear-cut chances at the start of this second half as yet. So if Jeonnam do lose today, he's going to find it very difficult with only 3 points after 3 games to try and make an impact on the group. Here comes Planner, tries his luck from a long way out. Leonard Planner, so first season at Jeonnam, he played all his career in Sweden before moving to the Korean Republic. 13 goals in 28 games for Brage last season. So he did score that only goal after 87 minutes on match day 1, so he's already scored in this competition. Coming on for the second half for Jeon Kyung-jun's side. It is the only change that either coach has made so far. I'm sure we'll see plenty of changes as the game progresses. 5 changes can be made, don't forget, during this competition. Here comes Jordan Boss. Tilio. Jenkinson scored the opening goal of the game. Similar position, driving forward like this. Tried to squeeze that one through to Kolakowski. Griffiths. Tilio. On the overlap, here's Jordan Boss. 1-2 with Kolakowski. He's done well here, Jordan Boss. No penalty. The referee was right on top of that. Straight away, waved her arms out and said no penalty. Griffiths just questioning that decision. No penalty. Good. Jenkinson. So Carl Jenkinson on loan from Nottingham Forest. Jordan Boss. Tilio. Griffiths. Tilio. Kolakowski's there as well. Nice ball through, perfectly weighted, right the way across. It's just out of McLaren's reach. Good move by Melbourne, and still it's alive for them. Griffiths. Jenkinson, Nabbout rather. Was a double change at half-time. I've just spotted In Hyok. So it was the 2 wide men that came off. Lee Min-jae and Hook Won. Kolakowski. Good. Nuno Roche. He's done a good role. Griffiths started his career with Blackburn Rovers, had a loan at Gretna in Scotland. Roston Griffiths also played at Accrington Stanley in the lower leagues, the EFL in England. Jenkinson beaten to the ball by In Hyok, but could only concede a corner. So a bit more pressure here for Jeonnam Dragons at the start of the second half. Kim Dassault just organising his defenders in front of him. There was the penalty appeal where Jordan Boss went over. It would have been a soft one to give away. I think the referee got that one right. Poor corner. No height on it at all into the near post. Oh, a double change for Jeonnam Dragons, so their second double change of the evening. Hee-Song is coming on for Kasharava. And Song Jae, who had indeed taken over the captain's armband in the second half. He's coming off and is replaced by Seo Kyun, who had started both games prior to tonight, the number 8. Park Hee-Song is now coming in all 3 matches. As we approach the hour mark here in Thailand. Glover. Nuno Reis. It was Jung-won. Gives it straight back to Melbourne. Jordan Boss. 19 years of age. Jordan Boss did make 10 A-League appearances this season. Continues his run. That's come out to Leonard Planner. Good stop by Kolakowski. Good challenge. Working hard, Kolakowski, but eventually gives away the free kick. And he did win the ball, but he also got a bit of the man as well, Seung Min. And Seo Hyuk was kicked up in the air. The man who's just come on. So corner to Jeonnam Dragons, who have come from behind once already tonight. Can they do it for a second time? John Seung Min, who's on loan from Seongnam Ilhwa, will take the corner. Seo Kyun. It's in behind Planner. Now there might be a break on here for Griffiths. Trying to find McLaren, tried to release it early. It was stopped by Tae-hyun. Here comes Nabbout. Tilio at the back post. Nabbout's overhit it slightly, but Tilio will keep the ball in play. So it looks like a triple change here for Melbourne. Gomulka is going off. And Tsuba Endo, the Japanese, is coming on. Griffiths has also gone off. Connor Metcalf comes on as well. Kolakowski is the other player to go off, and Scott Jameson will come on as well. I guess that means Jameson will go into the full-back position. Jordan Boss will push forward into a midfield role that he had started in the competition. Challenge on Tae-hyun. Thought he should have had a free kick. I don't think the free kick's been given. About to make their final change as well, by the look of it. Jeonnam Dragons. I'm not sure they are at the moment. Free kick to Jeonnam. Just claiming that Tilio's not back the full 10 yards. Lee Seok-hyun will take the free kick. Only joined Jeonnam last season. Lee Seok-hyun only played 10 games in the J-League. He's only made 1 appearance in the J-League this season in the early stages. Planner. No foul is the shout from the sidelines from the Melbourne City bench. Played back in by Planner, but too close to Glover. Nuno Reis. Clumsy ball from the Portuguese. Began his career in Portugal with Sporting's B team. Came through their youth ranks, Nuno Reis. In-hyuk. Planner. Good challenge by Jordan Boss. Jameson has indeed gone into the full-back role. Hasn't taken over the captain's armband, though. It's still Andrew Nabbout that is wearing that. Seung Min. Bit of space here for Sun Hyuk, and a good save by... It was actually Kyu Hyuk who had the shot. Good save by Glover. Caught that cleanly. Good power on the shot. Good save by Glover. His footwork right. By the end of tomorrow, we'll be halfway through the Eastern section group stages. The Western section is considerably more advanced. The teams that are playing over the next couple of days will have played 5 games. Heavy collision there. Jordan Boss was involved, as was Tae-hyun, I think it is, that's there as well. Both very committed to getting the ball. Eyes on the ball. Still 2-1 to Melbourne, then no addition to the half-time score as we approach the 3/4 point in the game. Melbourne would like another goal just to give them a little bit of a cushion and make the final minutes that little bit easier for them. In-hyuk. Got Tae-won outside him. Bundled over by Jameson. He's saying penalty. It's a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area, though. Yeah, another good decision by the referee. Leg was outside the penalty area from Jameson, so correct decision, despite the fact that Taehyun's pointing inside the box. He's going to have to go back a little bit further. You can see the white line. Glover just sorting out his wall. There is a little bit of a gap in that wall. Tilio just moving in, but now he's left a gap at the near post. The referee's got to get involved and stop some pushing and shoving in Hyuk. It was a little bit unnecessary, I think, from In Hyuk. Nabbout just been called to the referee, claiming an elbow from In Hyuk. Not too sure how much the referee would have seen of that. Nabbout is the captain, of course, so Planner and Suk-hyun over the free kick. Once again, they're still pushing and shoving inside the penalty area. This will be Planner, curled right away across goal and no one able to apply a touch. It only needed a touch. Such was the pace on the ball. It was Hee-sung diving at full length, trying to get a touch. Just failed to make contact. "20 minutes to go. Melbourne, one of 4 debutants in this season's AFC Champions League. All the other sides are in the western section. Ahal from Turkmenistan, Mumbai City from India. Al Faisley from Saudi Arabia also in there as well. Here come Melbourne, looking to try and get themselves a goal that would put them in a very strong position in this game, with the clock ticking away from Jeonnam Dragons. It's Jordan Boss, McLaren. Too many defenders around him. Well, they've done it well eventually, Jeonnam, to get the ball back. Good backtracking by Carl Jenkinson. Nuno Reich. Endo. Jameson. Nuno Reich. Metcalf. Jenkinson. Jenkinson opening the scoring on 12 minutes. The lead lasted just 4 minutes before Kyu Hyuk Lee got the goal back for Korea. Andrew Nabbout midway through the first half, making it 2-1. Ho Jung. Same towards In Hyuk. It's Metcalf. McLaren. Metcalf. Endo. Curtis Good just looking around. He's forced to go square to Jameson. Jordan Boss. Plenty of white shirts back behind the ball. They're making it difficult for Melbourne to find any space in that final third and to play the ball forward. It's been a good defensive performance so far from the side from the Korean Republic. Good. Down the line by Tilio to Jordan Boss. Flags up against Jordan Boss for offside, though. Just went a fraction too early. Taekyun. Seung-min. Curled through to Tom Glover. Haven't been too many goal-scoring opportunities for either side in this second half. Jong Kyung-jun just trying to get his side to be a little bit more forceful going forwards. Seung-min. Ho Jung. Taken down by Hee Song. Seung-min. Goes all the way across, away by Jameson. Kyu Hyuk scored the equalising goal for them in the first half. Plenty of white shirts in the middle if they can get the ball across. There's a bit of height in there as well for Jeonnam. Planner just lurking on the edge of the area, misunderstanding as Seok-hyun tries to play that down the line. Not quite on the same wavelength as his teammate. Well, Patrick Kisnorbo edging closer to another victory. So an impressive debut so far in the competition. Guided them to their first A-League championship in his debut season. So certainly endeared himself to the Melbourne City fans. Sun Hyuk. Taehyun. Over the top for the runner, Planner, who just tries to bundle Jameson out the way. Oh, he's kept the ball in play, Planner. Might be a chance here for Jeonnam. Just saved Glover. Again, it was a nice height for the goalkeeper. It was Taehyun who went for placement rather than power. Another good save from Glover. A couple of times he's had to make important saves tonight. Tom Glover in the Melbourne goal. Move breaks down again, and Melbourne will come forward with Nabbout. Boss. Can't miss out the defender. Good defending by Ho Jung, who just got his knee caught, I think, in the turf there as he slid in to clear that one away. There's the save from Glover at the other end a moment or so ago from Tai Hyun. Another change for Jeonnam. Kyu Hyuk has gone off. As the corner comes over, free header. What a chance that was from Metcalf. And that could have put the game out of reach, but Jeonnam will feel they may still have a chance here. They have just brought on Ho Jun. Final change for the Koreans. Good ball forward, it's a chance for Seok-hyun. He's tried to roll it off to Planner instead of going on his own. Played back in towards the substitute, Ho Jun. Floated back in again by Seok-hyun. And a complete misheader from In Hyuk, who didn't get anything on that at all. And Glover able to gather, and a let-off for Melbourne. He's come off his shoulder and looped up kindly for the goalkeeper, who could probably hardly believe his luck there, Glover. That's their best chance of the second half so far. They have been knocking on the door in this second half. So a defeat would leave Jeonnam with just 3 points. Ho Jun. Giving away to Metcalf. Jameson. Seok-hyun. Seung-min. Tilio. Tilio just runs into Ho Jung. Still no yellow cards yet, which has been good. It's not been a dirty game. Ho Jun may be a little fortunate not to get a yellow for that challenge, but the referee has kept her cards in her pocket. First female to officiate in a match, or to referee a match, should I say, here at the AFC Champions League. Yoshima Yamashita from Japan. She's done a good job so far. She's not afraid to stamp her authority, and she's going to dish out a card for time wasting for Tom Glover. So just when we said that she'd kept the cards in the pocket, she does what needed to be done.
Player number 1, Thomas Glover.
Glover will need to make sure that he takes these kicks quickly now, because Obviously another yellow, he would be on his way. Another yellow in another game and it's a suspension. You need 2 yellow cards in differing matches to get a suspension. Song Seok-hyun. Sun Hyuk. Jenkinson had just tucked inside. Andrew Nabbout with that second goal in the first half for Melbourne City. Another header down, away by Jamieson this time. Sun Hyuk. Ho Jung. It'll be easy for Glover. Well, it's not been the best of nights again for John Kyung-jun. Lost their last game 2-0 against BG Pathum United. Looks as though they're heading for another defeat here unless they can get something in the final 5.5 minutes plus stoppages. Good ball down the line, Jamieson's header. Into Glover, just out of the reach. Oh, they were closing in on that through the middle. Glover needs to watch his step with these now. He has been booked, don't forget, for time wasting, so he needs to just get a move on. Referee just mentioning that to him. So these sides will meet again in 3 days' time. And it's the big one as far as the group is concerned on the 27th of April. Melbourne City against BG Pathum United. That could be the game that decides the top spot. And the referee having to intervene. Planner and Nabbout having a bit of a coming together. Still Nabbout and Planner are having a go at each other. Will be a free kick once Tilio moves away from the ball. Tilio just been told to move back. I didn't think he was the full 10 yards back. It's going to be Jung Won with the free kick. I don't know what's happened here. I think the referee stopped the game and the free kick was taken. I think they're going to have to take this again, Jeonnam Dragons. Andrew Nabbout still claiming that there's been some rough stuff off the ball by the Koreans. And a yellow card for Marco Tilio. That's his second yellow, so he will miss the next match against Jeonnam. Not retreating the full 10 yards. Floated in again, too close to Glover. Not a great free kick. Just when you want it to give your players at least a chance of getting something on the ball. Goes straight through to Tom Glover. .90 plus added time. There will be a little bit of time for the substitutions, obviously, in that delayed free kick a moment or so ago that seemed to take an absolute age to get underway. Jamieson's throw. Melbourne City edging towards a narrow victory here. Nuno Reis with a header. Flicked by Ho Jun. It came off Tilio last. That will be a throw in here to Jeonnam. Planner curled it again towards Glover, but straight into the midriff of Tom Glover, who will run a few more seconds off the clock. We will have the stoppage time in just a moment. Endo. Four minutes of added time at the end of the 90. Away by Jamieson. Tilio. Sukyun gives the ball away. Now McLaren. If nothing else, he can run this into the corner. 10 shots for Jeonnam. They've only managed the one goal, though. That will be disappointing. Endo. Jamieson. Boss. Cleared away as far as Metcalf. Jeonnam will try and work the ball as best they can. It's gone back to Dassol, who'll just look for the route one method. Planner having his shirt tugged by Jamieson. Free kick to Jeonnam Dragons, and a chance maybe for good delivery comes in to put the goalkeeper under pressure this time from Planner. Last one went straight through to the goalkeeper. What can Planner do with this one? It's a better delivery, but he still can't pick out a Jeonnam player. And it comes again. A little bit of hesitation, and no one attacked that. It was Hee-song, the closest to it. Here goes McLaren. One last chance maybe for Melbourne to put this game out of reach. He's going to head for the corner. A wise thing to do. No point in taking any chances at this late stage of the game. And he's won a corner. Tulio just been urged to get on with things as well. He too was booked. He doesn't want to get another yellow for time wasting either. Referees just want them to get on with this. Nabbout will surely keep this in the corner with him. We're into the last minute of added time. 3 players trying to converge on the ball now. He's managed to get that away as well. Good ball over the top, looking for Planner. Is this a late chance here for Jeonnam? Oh, he's been caught. There'll be a yellow card as well for Nuno Reis. And another free kick deep into added time. We've played the 4 minutes. This could well be the last action of the match. Planner just runs into Nuno Reis, not happy with the challenge on the Portuguese defender. So this will be it then, the last chance for Jeonnam Dragons to try and get an equaliser. Seung Min. Oh, it's too close to the keeper. Glover's been fouled, and that will relieve the pressure, and that should be the last action of the match. Tom Glover. In by Seung Min. Yeah, there was the challenge. There goes the full-time whistle. Melbourne have managed to hang on here, and they go level at the top of the group with BG Pathum United on 7 points. Carl Jenkinson put them in front after 12 minutes. Lee Kyu-hyuk made it 1-1. And then Andrew Nabbout made it 2-1 before half-time. All the goals coming in the first half. Bit of bad tempers at the end. Leo Planner there just been taken away. Got a little bit edgy towards the end. That's what's at stake here. Andrew Nabbout as well, just been urged to calm things down. But an unsavoury end, really, to what was a good game at times. The points have gone Melbourne City's way. It's finished Melbourne City 2, Jeonnam Dragons 1.